This prototype is for my UX2 class for a concept called Pool. And Pool is a mobile hub for multi-resident apartment or condo communities to share communication, host events, and hopefully form new connections. After insights from the first iteration, I needed to make it clear that this is a private network and that condo communities would have their own unique login for their own private group. I had initially intended this as for larger communities, but feedback from the class suggested that there's interest from residents of smaller buildings, perhaps 5 to 10 units. So I included a feature where they could search for other communities and join by request. The community in this prototype is called Raintree. I tried to personalize the account creation as much as possible and used language that made people feel like they were joining a community and not just fill out a form. We also tried to streamline the feed so it was based on users' interests. Initially, people could pick what they're interested in, and when they later go to create posts, they can tag them by interests, so those interests would show up in their feed first. Now, this app relies pretty heavily on user participation. We want to encourage people to host events, suggest gatherings. So we try to use gentle language to encourage, but not make them feel like they're obligated to do anything. I also included a really brief walkthrough of the 3 main features of the app, which is the community feed, where people can share resident information and local recommendations, the events where residents would host social meetups or gatherings either at the community or nearby locally, and the market where people could donate, exchange, upcycle their goods rather than taking them to the trash or to Goodwill. Now, when a new user would enter the app for the first time, they would have a notification from the bot, which would give general guidelines for communication within the app, trying to keep it positive and relegating all other communication to personal messaging. And also to prompt people to introduce themselves, maybe make a quick video to show who they are to their neighbors. I know that I've moved in places and not seen other neighbors or met them for a good 6 months after I moved in. So I thought this would be a good way to help break the ice. You can access all of the features from this menu, the community, the events, and the marketplace. And from anywhere, you can create a new post. So, for example, when you want to create a post, you can choose what type, if it's an event, if you're going to sell something or donate something, or just create a general post. That about sums up the current version of this concept. I look forward to doing some user testing and hopefully improving upon it. Thanks for listening.